What's up guys, Technicals here. Yes, you read the title correctly. The Bitmain Antminer L3 Plus, the first ASIC I got literally as a space heater for $50 a few months ago, is approaching profitability. So if you've got an old L3 Plus just collecting dust, maybe time to fire it up, because you may be able to do what I'm doing here and get close to profitability. And when I say profitability, anything over 0 is profitability. I've got 7.6 cent electric as well. So, you know, you're going to need price appreciation more than I do to get to a point of profitability. But let's take a look at and see what I'm doing to maybe achieve this. All right, so taking a look here, I've got my L3 Pluses flashed over onto the Hive OS firmware. It's free, it doesn't cost anything if you're running them on the Hive OS firmware. You can change your pool or whatnot, but you know they're going to take the dev feed, the cut, for having the firmware. Now, much like Brains OS, once you're logged into the miner, you can run an auto tuner to achieve higher performance, lower power usage, higher efficiencies, things like that. And you can also do it from within Hive as well. If you head over to the device and overclocking, you can drop down this menu to try to get better performance. So the default for this device is 504 megahash, 800 watts, I think. You can actually drop it down. You can run the tuner and try to get it at 660 watts. And you can run it all the way up to 1300 watts for 720 megahash. I've not tried that yet. Maybe we'll try that in the future. Right now I'm sitting at the 560, 740 variant, and I'm running really, really stable there. I have two L3 Pluses. One of them was working fine, and two of the hash boards just won't come online now. So I think maybe it's like a old rotten cable issue or something, but this one's running strong. And so let's plug in these numbers to see how we're achieving profit, or how close we are to actual profitability on an L3 Plus, a super old ASIC. Because taking a look at mine, the ASIC, if you were just running stock right now, it's not profitable by any stretch of the imagination, because it's eating at 10 cents, $1.92 a day in electricity and generating $1.28. So you're losing 64 cents a day, you know, and if a Doge goes to, you know, $10 a coin or something like that, sure, it will be profitable in the future, but as of right now, it's a no-go. So even if I dial this down to, I'm not sure if it'll let me take it to that many decimals. Yeah, so right now I'm only consuming, well, at 800 watts anyway, $1.54 in electricity. So a little bit less, but actually we're going to take that down and dial it down and adjust for what we're doing in Hive OS. And for that, I'm just going to use What to Mine's calculator here. So I'm going to put in, I don't think What to Mine doesn't let me take it to that many. Oh yeah, they do. So if I plug in the values here, 560 megahash on script, 740 watts. I'm just looking for the power consumption here. It's telling me that, well, it doesn't tell me the power consumption. I got to use a damn calculator. It's telling me that I'm going to use $1.35 a day in electricity at that 740 watt point, and that my estimated rewards for 24 hours of mining Dogecoin, this doesn't factor in Litecoin, I believe. I don't think it's not combined. Just under 7 Doge per day. I'm pulling in 7 Doge per day, roughly just underneath that. At its current price, 16.73 cents. That's $1.17 per day that I'm bringing in. I'm still burning $1.35, but I'm also getting Litecoin, because you mine Litecoin and Doge together. What the mine tells me that I'm going to take in 0.0022 Litecoin per day. Litecoin is going for 87.84. That's 19 cents per day, plus our $1.17 from our Doge. That's $1.36. I am, as of right now, this minute, 1 penny per day. Well, it's this video won't come out for a little bit, I guess, or maybe I'll release it tomorrow. Today is the 8th. Today's March 8th at around just before 1 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, if I was selling out everything I was mining, I'd be pulling a penny per day, but everything's on a run up. Everything's going gangbusters right now. So, you know, Doge's all-time high was 50 cents. Will we see that pre-halving, or is this just an isolated Bitcoin thing? Is there going to be an alt season? I don't mind mining and holding for a while. You know, I can float it. So let's smoke a little hopium right now. Let's inject the hopium directly into our veins. If we're pulling 7 Doge per day, that at 50 cents, we're going to go back to 50 cents. That's $3.50 per day. So at minus $1.35 per day, an L3 Plus making me at 50 cents, $2.15 per day. Pretty insane to me. It's such an old device. Again, I got cheap electric. I got it tuned up. You know, there are certainly ancillary costs associated. I had to replace the PSU for it, so that's factored in. But again, I don't chase ROI. I keep my stuff ROI'd so I don't have to exist in that sort of stressful state. So I'm going to run it because I think Doge is probably going to go back up. I got the L7. I'm already mining Doge. So I'm going to mine it. So I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Do you have an L3 Plus that's just kind of sitting in your basement or in your attic or behind the Chinese restaurant or something like that? Let me know in the comments below. Would you run it though? I mean, if you've got 10 cent, 12 cent, 15 cent power, you know, Doge is going to have to go way up, much higher for it to make sense for you. But at 50 cents, nearly everybody's going to be able to be profitable for, you know, whatever the average electric rate here is in the United States. I'm not sure about other parts of the world. Or have you long since kicked that thing and thrown it back into the ocean where it came from? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let me know what you guys want to see. Otherwise, I'm The Technicals. See you next time.